Hey guys, today I'll be reacting to Useless Smash Facts 2 by P. Jiggles.
Ik ben even aan het kijken of hier in de buurt wat te hekken valt.
I have already reacted to the first one, not on my channel, but when I wasn't
Did you know that if Richter is put to sleep,
recording.
he says,
I didn't know
in
that.
actual gameplay, he only says this if he's put to sleep in the air. And the voice clip is so long that it doesn't even play fully before it loops again. And there we go. That alone justifies Simon and Richter being separate characters, right? Yeah. Anyways, I've thought of some more useless Smash facts, and I'm going to share them with you. Again, people really seem to like the first episode, so I'm bringing more to the table. New series ahoy, I hope. Did you know that at the end of a timed match on the Dreamland GB stage, the battery light on the side actually turns off? That's so cool, right? It's little things like
I
that
think
that
I've
make
watched
Sakurai
this a little bit.
And his team so respectable in my eyes. Speaking of small things that don't really matter, the a la carte assist trophy does not appear on the Wii Fit Studio stage because there is a giant mirror in the background and he's a vampire. And vampires typically don't have reflections. There are a ton more cases where some assist trophies can't appear on certain stages for
Knuckles,
but here are a
Shadow.
few interesting. Knuckles can't appear on Green Hill Zone, the Moon can't appear on Great Bay, and Cap'n can't appear on Smashville, Town and City, or Tortimer Island, because they're all background characters of those stages. Skull Kid can't appear on the Spear Pillar stage, probably because he flips the screen, and so can Dialga and Palkia, and maybe the game would kinda explode or something if they both happen to do it at the same time. And Nikki can't appear on basically any stage with a dark background, probably because her drawings would blend in too much. Speaking of items, some characters refer back to their old idol pose when they're holding an item. The most notable of this is Wolf, who gets his old feral idol pose back from Brawl. Some characters do something completely different, like Daisy, who goes from her happy, cheerful idol pose to Peach's boring, no-personality having idol pose when holding an item. Anyways, here's every case of this I was able to find in the game. But first, I gotta mention that it's pretty normal for characters to stop doing their idol animations altogether when holding an item. So I won't be mentioning these since there's a lot of them and they aren't that interesting. Alright, actually getting into it now. Luigi, Sheik, Mewtwo, Pit, Dark Pit, Diddy Kong, and Lucas all referred back to their Smash 4 idol pose when holding an item. For most of these, it's pretty easily noticeable by the fact that they look straight ahead instead of slightly towards the camera, which was the global change they added in Smash Ultimate. Bowser closes his mouth a little bit more, for some reason I guess. Maybe he just really doesn't want anyone taking his baseball. Link, Young Link, Toon Link, and Hero all put their shields on their back to hold the item. This actually stops them from being able to block projectiles with it. Wait, that was a useful fact. Alright. Toon Link also only gets this dopey facial expression when holding an item. Yeah, okay. Moving on, Roy and Chrom both get Marth's idle stance. Sonic stops, clutching his fists. I'm guessing this animation of him clutching his fist and then opening it counts as his idle animation. And because he's holding an item, he stops doing it and he just leaves his hand open. Alright. Mega Man stops looking forward with his pupils and just remains completely stationary. And I love it. Okay, his hand moves a tiny bit, whatever. Palutena stops putting her arm through her shield strap? What? How does she do that? Why does she do that? How does it stay there? What? Okay, whatever. Lastly is Ice Climbers, who are a special case since it's two characters. Grabbing an item will make one Ice Climber stop doing their idle animations as usual, but the other will continue. You can also do it the other way around by throwing the item and grabbing a new item at the same time. And yes, I did just find out you can grab two items at the same time.
What?
That's, okay. I guess it can lead to some funny stuff, like this. And this. Joker is the only character with more than one victory theme.
On to the next
Yeah, Joker's back again. Speaking of last video and victory screens, I said that Pokemon Trainer has the most victory screens out of every character. However, someone had to comment on that video saying that it's actually Dr. Mario who has the most victory screens, since in one of them he throws 2 pills and then grabs another 2. Each pill consists of 2 parts, a solid part that's either red, blue, or yellow, and a see-through part that's either red, blue, or yellow. It's always completely random. So that makes for 9 different combinations each pill he grabs can have, which means that he...
Whoops.
I'm awful at math. Luckily, my brother has a lot of smart people in his friend's Discord server, so he asked them. With the help of 4 smart-ass people, we were able to figure out that there are a grand total of 6,561 different ways this victory screen can look like. Jesus fucking Christ, Dr. Mario. So yeah, I'm not recording all of those. Thanks again to my brother Ozaira and his friends Maria, who is a heart surgeon, Kiwi, who is an engineer, and Dryset and Chris P. Bacon, who are both software engineers. Smart people indeed. Dr. Mario does have 2 other victory screens, though luckily he does not grab any pills in them, so the total amount of victory screens he has is actually 6,563, with the other 2 added, of course. But, to be honest, they all have the exact same animation, so I wouldn't count them as separate. Like Shulk, for instance, who has 3 victory screen animations, but multiple different things he can say in them.
I've got a good rhythm going. The future is ours to decide.
Oh.
I got through that pretty good. This is a good result. I can change the future. I can feel...
He still has 3 victory screen animations.
I'm really feeling it.
Pills has different victory animations. I should also count the different alts he can have in them. In which case he would have, 52,504 different victory screens. And that's not even counting what he can get with 8-player Smash. So, TLDR, I would still say Pokemon Trainer has the most amount of victory screens. Let's move on to something a lot more simple. Like this. Did you catch it? Meta Knight is the only character whose eyes turn red instead of yellow when he parries. This probably happens because his eyes are already yellow dots. Because of this, his eyes don't change color at all in these 2 alts of his, where his eyes are already red. Though they do still get this tiny yellow dot in the center. This is also the case for when he gets a final smash ready. Weirdly enough, the same can't be said for Ridley, even though his eyes are also yellow. His eyes just don't change color at all. Also, quick side note, since Pac-Man's eyes are shaped like the classic Pac-Man's, when he parries and they turn yellow, it just makes them look literally like small Pac-Mans. That's what I call having eyes only for yourself, am I right? Hey! There is one stage with the trademark logo in the name. Can you guess it? It's Find Me in the PAL version. It's also the only stage in the game that has a different name in the PAL version. There's also only one character that changes name in the PAL version, and that would be Duck Hunt Duo, which I think is a way better name personally. Well, to be fair, I am European, and most American friends I have say that Duck Hunt is the better name, and they're wrong. So I asked Twitter, and you're all wrong. Yeah, I know it's actually a trio and stuff with the Zapper, but come on, it sounds way better than just the name of the game. Duck Hunt Duo even gets a quite different Pelicanus guidance in the PAL version because of this.
These 2 may seem like a duo, but they're actually a trio. Together, they're known as Duck Hunt.
So where's the 3rd team member?
These 2 might be called the Duck Hunt Duo, but in some ways, it's kind of like they're a trio.
What? You mean it's 3-on-1?
Speaking of different versions of Smash, if you set the language to Dutch, the king in King Dedede is obviously translated, making it Koning Dedede. However, the king in King K. Rool is not translated.
It's a too long a name, Koning K. Rool.
Rool sounds weird to Dutch people. There's also no real translation for the words brawler and gunner in Dutch, so the Mies are called Me Boxer, which means boxer. And Me Gunner is called Me Cyborg? Okay. Whatever, I play in English anyways. There's probably more weird cases like these.
Me Zwaardvechter?
Speak English and Dutch, so I wouldn't know.
For the Me Sword Fighter?
Peach, Wario, Mario, Luigi, Palutena, and Duck Hunt are the only characters whose full name appear in a stage name. Yoshi having Yoshi's Island Melee, and Yoshi's Story. Peach having Peach's Castle, and Princess Peach's Castle. That's a dumb name difference.
Yep.
Wario has WarioWare Inc. Mario has Mario Bros, Paper Mario, Mario Galaxy, Mario Circuit, and Super Mario Maker. Damn, bro. Luigi has Luigi's Mansion, Palutena has Palutena's Temple, and Duck Hunt has
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt. I again teased Twitter with this, and nobody got it right. For the first 2 hours, because exactly 2 hours later, someone got it right. Immediately followed by a bunch of other people. Yeah, no. Lemon Robot was the first person to get it, so he wins. Sorry, everyone.
Yep.
Better luck next time. And there will be a next time. Speaking of stage names, want to know which one bugs me? Smashville. Smashville is the name of the town in the Smashville stage in Smash Bros, which has 10 characters. There is no Animal Crossing game where you can name your town Smashville because it is too long. And yes, this is Wild World footage because I'm sorry, but I'm not deleting my New Leaf save file for this video. I came really close to, but it was too painful. Well, let's just hope that in New Horizons, they update the character limit for those who do want to name their islands Smashville. The Toy-Con Pfizer suit
It's
has
out, I
consistent
think, now.
Joy-Con sizes. The one on the head is way larger than the one on the back, even though in real life they're the same exact size. I wonder if that big one is drifting. It would be impossible to replace. And let's end with a big one. My last video was on every franchise that's represented in Smash Ultimate, and it turned out to be a lot. So naturally, after that video, people started to wonder, okay, cool, but what is the single most represented franchise in Smash? And I'm here to find that out. Well, Super Mario and Pokemon are the only series with over 100 spirits, so I'm pretty sure it's one of those two. But which one is it? So let's see. Super Mario has 9 fighters, 18 stages, 106 pieces of music, 15 Mii costumes, 19 items, 5 assist trophies, and 107 spirits.
Really?
This makes for a total of 309 things in the game that represent Super Mario. Moving on to Pokemon, they have 10 playable fighters, because I'm counting Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard separate, and not the trainer, 7 stages, 33 music pieces, 0 Mii costumes, only 2 items, that being the Pokemon Master.
1 Mii costume.
Spawn 50
When,
different Pokemon, and
Banjo came out, I think?
one Mario has, which all adds up to 266 things.
Go home!
So Mario wins. Who would have thought? It might be possible that I forgot a few things somewhere, but even so, I don't think it'll change this, since the difference is pretty damn huge. I gotta give a shout out to Lucky Production, Spanish word for productions. For
Productions!
attention. Well, that's the video. Thanks for watching. I'm really hoping to turn this into a series,
Bye.
because I do